Lesson 272. How can illusions satisfy God's Son?
Hi there. Are you ready for another mind-blowing lesson on how to truly achieve happiness and fulfillment in this life? Let's uncover the secrets that Lesson 272 has to offer us.
How can illusions satisfy God's Son?
Father, the truth belongs to me. My home is set in heaven by your will and mine. Can dreams content me? Can illusions bring me happiness? What but your memory can satisfy your Son? I will accept no less than you have given me. I am surrounded by your love, forever still, forever gentle and forever safe. God's Son must be as you created him. Today we pass illusions by. And if we hear temptation call to us to stay and linger in a dream, we turn aside and ask ourselves if we, the sons of God, could be content with dreams, when heaven can be chosen just as easily as hell, and love will happily replace all fear.
In other words, in many of our previous video lessons, we discussed illusions and dreams in a mystical and existential way, understanding that the world we see doesn't actually exist in truth. Today, let's discuss illusions from a more concrete and practical perspective. Most likely, we've lived our lives chasing fleeting desires, getting caught up in vain imaginings, and repeatedly falling into our ego's drama or the drama of others. These are illusions in a tangible and understandable sense. We've all had thoughts like these.
If I had that job, I would be happy.
If I could buy that house, I would be happy.
If I had that kind of relationship, I'd be happy.
If I didn't have that problem, I'd be happy.
And we might still have these thoughts today. However, even if we admit that these perceptions do affect us, now we can open ourselves to the possibility that these are mere tricks, tactics designed to keep us from ever truly attaining the happiness we seek. We've all been through this. We long for something, believing that once we have it, we'll be happy. Yet, when we finally get it, the happiness is fleeting. Before we know it, that thing doesn't satisfy us anymore, and we find ourselves yearning for something else. It's as though A Course in Miracles hit the nail on the head when describing the ego's strategy in these terms: seek but do not find. Our ego keeps us in a perpetual state of wanting, but never truly being satisfied. We will never have enough, we will never be at peace. There's nothing inherently wrong with desiring material possessions or yearning for certain experiences, whether they be relationships, success, physical appearances, societal recognition, or personal achievements. However, it's crucial to remember one undeniable truth: lasting happiness and fulfillment cannot be found in the external illusions of the world.
Lesson 128. The world I see holds nothing that I want.
Let's simply do our best to get comfortable with this truth. We won't find lasting happiness and fulfillment in the fleeting manifestations of this world. True peace and contentment can only be found within, by recognizing our divine nature, reconnecting with our purpose, and uniting in oneness with God. If we were to distill it down to one single concept, it's the profound sense of purpose that truly fulfills us. It could be going to bed at night knowing we made a difference. It could be striving for something meaningful, something that resonates deeply with our heart. It might involve raising a family or giving back to our community with humble but impactful contributions. Or it could be as simple, yet profound, as living with kindness and being a gracious, uplifting presence to those around us.
Lesson 192. I have a function God would have me fill.
Here's another mind-blowing way to put it: somehow, we are here for each other. Everything else is an illusion. We're here, in this world of illusions, to give and receive love. And that love is not an illusion at all. And here's the fascinating paradox: by recognizing and understanding that this world is but an illusion, we often find ourselves more effective in achieving the very desires and goals we have within it. This idea strongly resonates with a lesson we discussed recently.
Lesson 268. Let all things be exactly as they are.
The more you want to change things, the less you will be able to do it. The more you accept things as they are, the more you will make change happen.
How can illusions satisfy God's Son?
How can illusions satisfy God's Son?
How can illusions satisfy God's Son?
Wow! Isn't that insightful? Doesn't it feel as if this life secret, this remembrance of laws we once knew but forgot, is finally within our grasp, and that we can now live our lives by this truth? Remember to keep practicing morning and evening, as you've been doing. And recall this powerful idea every hour throughout the day. If you ever feel overwhelmed by the desires of this world of illusions, just repeat to yourself,
How can illusions satisfy God's Son?
and as we explore the section What is the Christ, we are reminded that Christ represents our true holy self, untouched by illusions. With today's lesson, we see once more that nothing in this world of dreams and illusions can truly fulfill us, for our home is in heaven, in oneness with God. Only the memory of our true identity as Christ, God's Son, can bring us real happiness and peace. We are called to look past the illusions of the world and remember that we are surrounded by God's love, forever safe and whole. Today, let's choose the truth of our divine self over the fleeting illusions of the world, embracing the infinite love and peace that are our true inheritance. But if you haven't seen the introduction to this section, you can find a link popping up on your screen at the end of this video. Or check the video description below for the link to section 6.
How can illusions satisfy God's Son?
How can illusions satisfy God's Son?
How can illusions satisfy God's Son?
You're doing wonderfully. We're truly making a meaningful impact as we continue on this journey together. See you tomorrow for another heart-opening lesson. Quick note before you go. Making these videos is a labor of love, but it's still financially challenging. If you've found value in what you've watched, please consider supporting with a donation. Even the humblest contribution means the world and ensures the continuation of these daily lessons. Thank you for your generosity.
Did you enjoy the video and find it helpful? Please give it a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have a new lesson every day. And if you've been with us for a while, please consider supporting the channel. There's a lot of love behind these videos. Check out the video description for more details.